Hello and welcome back to the Double Dash Time Trials Tournament. Well, it's your boy, Optimistic Emo, and here with me now we have Raz and Koopa.
Hello, everyone. Looking forward to this match today.
And our racers for today are going to be GoombaNL versus Lothjon. The rank number 1 versus rank, I believe, number 21st. I mean,
sounds right to me. They're both very good players. We're in for an exciting match.
Top of the line players here, very high action. So, Goomba, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling fine. Yeah. I'm a bit more used to the whole tournament thing. Last time it was like, oh, first match. I don't know. We'll see how it goes.
The nerves are gonna start hitting soon, don't you think?
Probably when I press restart when we go, it's like, oh no, I guess this is real, yeah.
Yeah, that's the usual case. You don't feel them, and then it all just hits you really strong right in the middle of it.
Yep.
Is there anything you learned from your prior matches that are gonna help you be successful today?
If he picks Rainbow Road, I should be careful with the mid-air mini turbo after the double zippers, and that's about it.
It's pretty good tip.
Right? Should help.
And can I safely assume that you're banned for today? Yeah. Okay. So Daisy Cruiser's gonna be banned.
Wow! What a surprise! Get that out of here. We're not taking a dip in the pool today.
No.
So let's see what LJ has to ban.
I'm banning like LC, dude. Actually, no, his LC is good. Probably like Peach.
And Lothjon also commenting, what a surprise on that ban choice.
Oh, he's gonna ban MPE. Mushroom Bridge, no. Peach!
Peach!
Wow. Okay.
No Peach for you.
Still, nobody's banned LC. I'm appalled.
Yeah, that's because he wants LC, dude.
Yeah, I guess so.
Should I help him? Should I be nice to him? Alright, LC, let's go.
Alright then. Luigi Circuit. Ah, man, what a great starter track that is. And by great, you know what I mean.
Hey, it's a good track, alright?
No.
Alright.
Don't lie to yourself.
It's good! You just need to learn to appreciate it. Oh, I guess I should leave. Alright, bye. Good luck commentating.
Good luck. Good luck, racers.
Bro. Oh, there you have it. That's the Wonder Boy.
I'm extremely excited to see how these two racers do on this first course, just because it's it's gonna be whoever races better. There's no true gimmicks on Luigi Circuit, so yeah, this is gonna be a true test of skill here.
Yeah, and LJ though, he didn't warm up before this match here though, so maybe we're gonna be seeing some rusty gameplay from him, at least for the first couple tracks. So hopefully that isn't the case, but we'll just have to see. I know Goomba had been warming up like an hour or so prior to the match. So
let's see if that pays off for him. Both racers are neck and neck already, looking very strong for both of them out of the gate. I mean, this seems like a dead heat so far.
Yeah, but just the slight things. Goomba taking a slight lead already, 0.4 difference.
Anything,
in a very short track.
Any sand can change that.
Yeah, easily though.
Oh, I think I saw a little sand from Lothjon there. Not too much, but you can definitely see the lead building for Goomba here.
If they drop any of the MTs at the big U-turn, then that's basically like just a second or so.
Two very
time
clean
loss.
shrooms there.
And
Lothjon's going to have a
difference.
very good lap 3 to close this gap. Goomba's just not giving up though. I mean, just look how clean that U-turn was.
Yeah, and LJ not having the cleanest of U-turns, actually having to shroom it there instead.
Yeah, that's definitely gonna cost him at the finish line. Looks like Goomba's gonna take this one down. Still both very good times. I mean, a 1:15.4 by Goomba is just an excellent time for a one try. It's tough to beat.
That was a pretty dank time to beat. Glad.
What do you think Lothjon's next pick's gonna be?
Well, I don't know. I mean, LJ, he hasn't been too active recently, but so I can't really say from like his recent like PRs, but I feel like he might just go with one of the simpler track route. And
I'm thinking if he banned Peach Beach, right? So I don't know. Maybe a riskier track to start off with, just to see if Goomba's on his toes.
Past the waters, yeah.
I'm thinking like maybe Yoshi Circuit, excuse me. Try and get the yellow out of the way. Dino Jungle, that's the pick. So there you go. We are going for the riskier tracks. I like this pick. Do you think they're gonna do Shroomless? For one try, I think that's suicide, but hey, you see a lot of surprises in this tournament. It would not. It would shock me, but it would be one heck of a try if somebody went for it.
Yeah, and LJ actually testing the waters here, saying that Goomba has to do it, or it's not a real man.
Somehow, I don't think he's going to get goaded into that one.
Yeah, I don't think so. I know Goomba very well, and he likes the clean number 7-0. So, I mean, he has been warming up for this for that very reason. He wants to get that clean victory, like clean sweep.
Lothjon dropping an MT early, so he's a little bit of a gap. Not too bad though. Both nailing the bridge. Goomba going for the lap one. Both players going for the lap one. Sure makes sense. Good play.
That's some.
LJ hadn't hold out that MT there though. That's gonna cost him a bit more time. Oof. That bridge was looking a little hairy.
Oh man.
Wow, that's over a 2-second difference already.
Yeah, that's pretty major.
Yeah, I mean, it was just a lot of small mistakes kept adding up.
Mm-hmm.
And
if
Goomba's
Goomba
lines
keeps
are
this,
just so much cleaner right now.
If Goomba keeps up this like 2-second differences in their laps, I mean, he could even afford taking a fall.
Interesting play though. He has retained the Shroom on lap 2, saving it for lap 3. Guess he's very confident about this course.
He just wanted to show us that he wasn't going to go for Shroomless. But I mean, look at that, 35-2 I think it was, versus the 35-0, and with the Shroom for LJ.
Yes, exactly. Like, wow. Oh no, there's the spaghetti.
Yeah, that's not what you want.
Time loss.
And that's what Goomba wanted or needed to do.
I mean, yeah. At this point, it's pretty much over on this map. I mean, that's just such a clean run for Goomba.
I mean,
Look at that, 143.
Huh.
Wow.
Shroomless
Very strong
loses, or not doing Shroomless loses like around a second. So, I mean, yeah, that was a 142. 1 second off of world record. Pretty strong.
Really? I didn't know that. So the world records are 142? Wow.
Or it's a 141, sorry.
Okay. That's a little more realistic.
Yeah.
Lothjon's gonna have to definitely rethink his strategy there. It's gonna be tough to see a major mistake from Goomba here. So I am curious to see what his next pick is if he switches it up entirely. I mean, how do you keep your nerves straight after a fall like that? You know, it's just two matches. It's only 2-0, so you need to be able to bounce back on this.
Yeah, I mean, if he plays well in this next one, he can just regain his composure and like just snatch a couple more wins, maybe. And LJ
Looks
actually
like Yoshi Circuit next.
picking Yoshi's,
Yeah.
taking Goomba where he actually really enjoys. One of his stronger times, I believe.
Trying to pull up his timesheet real quick.
Yeah, I mean, Goomba does have the
Goomba
world record
definitely
for
has
like
Goomba
half
has
of
world
the,
record
half the
on
tracks.
that. On this
So I
course.
mean,
Yeah. I mean, he has world record on the 3-lap for 10 different courses, so certainly a very strong opponent here.
yeah, I mean, it's pretty hard to take him on in any of the courses, and let alone on well.
I like this pick
Any of
though.
these
I
picks.
mean, it gives him the opportunity to try yellow. I suspect both players will go for it just because of the high skill level here. Maybe not on lap 1. Okay, so Goomba did not go for yellow and elected to hold on to his shrooms. That could be the key to victory for LJ here. If he decides on lap 3 he's going to go for it. We'll have to see.
Yeah, he's definitely gonna need this time save because so far it's been a couple of sloppy lines here and there.
Yeah, he definitely got some hill coming out of the tunnel. Not what you want to see.
And Goomba already catching up without the shroom. 35-0 versus a 35-1 lap.
Yep.
Yeah, look at that. They're synced up already, but I mean, Goomba still has that extra shroom.
Right.
There's gonna be a tall order for LJ to climb back up.
He's racing much better on lap 2 though. I mean, they're staying neck and neck this time, so.
Yeah. So far, yeah, LJ this lap has been playing pretty good. So I mean, if he plays again,
Oh.
like,
Oh, no.
not like that, not like
Not like that.
that.
Lost 8/10 to Goomba on that run. Let's see if he goes. He's going for it. Oh,
that's not
no,
good.
into the river.
Yeah.
I like that call though. He definitely needed to try that in order to have a chance on this map. So you gotta say the guy's got heart.
After that shaky first lap, and well, I guess the ending of the second lap, you kind of expect you to. I mean, I don't know. The Goomba's a machine, so you must know that he's gonna just, take these times. I mean, the 141 without shroomless is pretty good. It's a pretty solid time.
Well, John finished it up here, down 0-3, and has another map pick. Any thoughts? What do you think he'll go to next?
I don't know. I mean, I feel like he's considering DKM. I feel like he's considering it.
Risky track, but I mean, when your back's against the wall, sometimes that's what you got to do.
Yeah. I mean, if there was a Daisy Cruiser pick, you'd know he'd definitely be going for that one.
Yeah, very important ban from Goomba there. He certainly does not like that course. Rainbow Road. So we're in the ballpark here. Goomba was talking about that course in the pregame interview. I think he's going to take a more conservative line just to make sure there isn't a major mistake.
Yeah, I mean,
that kind of seems to be his MO, especially on that last course where he didn't go for yellow. I think he's trying to, play conservative but consistent here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, he's probably gonna opt to either not do the extra MT on the double zipper thing, but I mean, I don't know. Goomba probably did warm up on this track beforehand, so maybe he is feeling that risky take on this.
I'll tell you one thing though, if he does that left facing after the first jump that he gives everybody crap about, I'm certainly going to point it out. He won't do that though.
I hope not. it's a weird day.
Oh no, LJ getting stuck early.
Oh no.
That is not what you want to see. You'll certainly have to play a bit more aggressively to make up that time.
Yeah, look at that. Goomba opting to not do that mid or MT. But he is gonna do that MT there in the middle of the zipper spiral.
Some
don't
players mention
think
that
LJ did
doing
it.
that helps them stay on the course. Any thoughts on that?
I don't know. I definitely like. It was definitely hard to get used to it at first, but I feel like I remember not having difficulties like staying on there.
No issues for Goomba coming into the spiral. He's
Starts like looking a
retaining
little
his
shaky,
shroom.
but
Yes.
still pretty good.
Yeah. I don't know. So about a 3-second difference here because of that stuck. Lothjon's doing well so far on that hairpin turn. Looks pretty clean. Maybe a little wide coming out of it.
Yeah, usually you wanna get like that bounce on the turn itself so you can turn tighter, but LJ didn't get that one that lap. Not a huge mistake, but definitely hurts, especially
This
when he's
cart got a
already behind.
little loose there on that zigzag section, but you recovered well. Kind of took a sharp angle, but you picked it back up. Still seems to be about that 3-second difference.
I mean, this lap definitely looked better for LJ than it was on the opener. It was honestly just that start where you got stuck.
LJ's spiral seemed much better that time, although he still did lose time. It was much closer, both putting up the 59 on that lap.
Yeah,
I think he only lost 2/10.
just about. Oh, and this time LJ getting that
Good
turn.
hairpin.
That's what he needed. I don't know if it'll be enough unless Goomba that makes a major mistake here. I don't know if Goomba or LJ will be able to catch up though.
Yeah,
Goomba
it's
has
3 seconds is a tall order. It's probably
Yeah.
closer to 4 at this point. He got into the tunnel at 2:38. LJ's getting it at 2:41, so yeah, it's about 3 and change. Goomba would need to get stuck on the spiral here.
How it goes for him.
Looking very clean. That is an
Oh,
excellent
no.
spiral
No.
from Goomba. Look
Yeah.
at that finish.
That was pristine. I mean,
And I mean, LJ putting up a good time too. 3:09 is very strong for one try, but yeah, just Goomba's consistency there is very, very good.
I mean, 2:57 is a pretty good
That's
time. I
Very,
think it.
very strong time.
I think that even beats LJ's PR. So I mean, it would have been pretty difficult to beat that time.
Yeah, that's a very
This
tall
occasion.
order.
LJ right now talking in the chat. Yeah, 2:57. My God.
Yeah, that does beat his PR. So wow.
That's the case with Goomba in most of these tracks. That he's gonna be able to pull out one tries that can beat most of LJ's time sheet. So that's what I'm saying. Like it's a pretty hefty matchup right here.
I mean, let's just say this though. I mean, LJ's putting up a fight. If Goomba had made a mistake, he probably would have won that map. So, don't get me wrong. He's putting up some great times here.
Yeah, I was just playing out his mind too.
Yeah.
Despite Goomba's attempts to scare him off.
I mean, that's what you got to do. You just have to be consistent, and hopefully your opponent can make that mistake.
And I mean, Dry Dry's a pretty good pick for that. I mean,
I love
seen
this.
several picks. Dude, I wouldn't expect like everyone to be this inconsistent at Dry Dry. I mean, there's so many pillars that you can hit. Like the pokies come at you at different angles. I mean, and then getting a little bit of the dark stand as well. I mean, it's this track's definitely like there just to haunt you.
That is a dead heat. They are within 1/10 of a second on each other. Excellent play on lap 1 for both players. I think Goomba's shroom there was just slightly cleaner.
Yeah, Goomba knows those flap shoes pretty well. Almost getting stuck on the pillar and the pokies.
Nice job getting through that, Lothjon. That will Terry for a minute.
I don't know what LJ's doing right there with his lines, but still salvaging it. 0.4 difference.
He's
I mean,
still in this.
Yeah,
This is anybody's race.
If Goomba gets stuck or drops like a couple of NTs, that's it. Let's see how this goes.
Both getting through there cleanly.
Okay,
this is gonna come down to the last turn.
Oh man.
Like, man, wow. Both racers racing their heart out on that one. Goomba taking it, but not by much. 0.8 difference. What did he get, a 144? No, wow, way off. Excuse me. Did I say 144? A little bit off. He got a 129. I was looking at the triple digits, not the seconds. I was looking at the milliseconds. 129.6, way off. I'm gonna pull up the standard for that because both of those times are great.
They're both gods.
They're both god times.
129.6 is closer to God plus 10. I think it barely misses it by 0.2.
That's amazing.
So yeah, I mean, times today are pretty strong. Wow. Dry Heat helping out Goomba with his cold hands, despite the harsh weathers of the Netherlands.
Racers racing at their best. That is what we just witnessed on that course.
Those times were both within a second of their PRs. Like LJ having a 126 or 29, sorry, 29.6, and Goomba having a 129 or 128.3.
Going to Bowser Castle makes sense. Another one of those risky courses. Lothjon hoping for the mistake from Goomba. Anything can happen here.
Seen it all before. Goomba is prone to error.
Although he has practiced on this track recently.
Yeah. Yeah, because of the shortcut, but like I don't know, I feel like within a week, oh no, actually, yeah, earlier this week he got the 3-lap and the flap PRs.
Yeah, I believe that was yesterday.
Yeah, I completely forgot about that. Never mind. This man is warm for this.
Sneaking through the fire and flames there.
Already securing a lead.
He's got a pretty significant lead. Nothing out of reach yet, obviously, but it is starting to pile up. Good, both players hitting this gap skip. Let's see if Goomba uses streams on lap 1. No, holding them. Showing confidence. LJ also holding them.
46.5 opener.
These two are going to be on a slightly different cycle then. Is he going to beat that? No, he's going to take the conservative.
Before for LJ.
he would have absolutely ran into that thwomp if he didn't take the conservative line. It's a smart play there. Oof, got through it. Goomba just seems to be building his lead. He's feeling very comfortable right now with his lines.
That's the thing with Bowser's, like, it is long, it is tricky, but because it is long, you can just take more and more time save everywhere else if you're the better player. Obviously you can make like a huge mistake, but I mean, so far Goomba's showing that he's not gonna make those big mistakes. He's looking like a 217 already. I mean, that's pretty strong. Ooh.
Line recovery there. It seemed a little unintended to me, but no issues. But he's nailed the U-turns very well on all 3 laps. Let's see if he gets this. Yep, no problem again on the gap skip.
That was a sketchy one, but he still got it.
Looks like Goomba's taking this one down too. Yeah, you called it a 117 there. Wow. Another very strong time.
That is really strong. Oh,
I mean, a 121 for LJ. That certainly beats my PR by a lot. Both very strong times. Again, you're seeing the best of the best here today. Both players racing their hearts out.
yeah, I mean 217. Not that many players have it actually. Apparently,
Yeah,
there's only 8 players with a 217, and then there's even less with a 216. Which
yeah, that's a
where
God
Goomba's
plus
at.
4 time.
Yeah, easy.
Easy. Easy.
Ooh,
Going
all
to
right. So
Park.
both of them, we're gonna go to Baby Park, and they're gonna try to do the sideways start. So there's this sideways thing that you can do. Well, there's 6 MT, 8 mini turbos, and then there's sideways RTech strat that was like found earlier last year. And this strat, well, as the name implies, you go sideways and you do RTech around the corners, and it's looking like some initial D type thing. You'll see right now. And so far, I mean, Goomba and LJ pretty tied up. 9.8 versus 9.8, yeah. Pretty
Wow.
close.
Just the sideways driving, it's amazing to me. What is this black magic? Both players looking very strong. Goomba electing to use a shroom there.
Ooh. Actually, LJ getting a couple of 9.3s.
Ooh.
Oh no.
Oh no, the stuck.
Oh, that's not what you want to get.
Not good.
But don't you worry, this strat is pretty hard to do consistently. If Goomba pulls off a run without any like yeah, there you go. That's what I'm talking about.
Yep. Oh, he gets stuck again.
There you go. Oh man.
Still pretty far ahead though.
Yeah, I don't know if
Anything can happen. You could get caught on the final corner. Oh, well, 105.
105.7 versus a 109.
9.
I mean, wow, a clean sweep of 7-0.
Wow, very strong.
With taking a commanding 7-0. This is insane.
I mean, just consistent play on all 7 maps. I mean, we just saw only one major issue on this last course. So, like, just what a performance. So, what else can I say? Looks like we got the racers coming back in here.
Oh, how's it going?
I mean, for me personally, I feel like I didn't really play that well. It was at least like no big mistakes. Well, apart from the end.
Looks like we got
Yeah,
coming back
the
in.
only real big mistake was there, and dry opener.
Yeah, I just felt so shaky pretty much the entire match.
Well, it certainly didn't show. You were putting up strong times on almost every course.
Thanks.
Especially after that Bowser's, man. That's pretty strong for a one try.
Yeah, that one went alright. I saw the opener and I was like, well, that's pretty good. And then the second lap, for some reason, for half of the lap, my nerves disappeared. So I was like, oh, let's go for a sick one shroom. And then I messed something up or whatever, and the nerves instantly returned. I'm like, oh, right, yeah, this won't happen.
But I mean, hey, still pretty good.
Yeah, it'll do.
Would definitely take.
Also, at least in Baby Park, I had some 8.9s today.
Yeah, a couple. But damn, should have gone those 8.8s. That's all I'm saying.
You know how hard those are.
It ain't Goomba if it's not an 8.8.
Yeah, whatever, dude. I gotta say though, GG's to Lothjon, and like his RR was like a 300, I believe, and he got the God standard on dry. So
Yeah, his dry was amazing. Yeah, I think he's having a little technical issue with his mic, unfortunately. But yeah, no, that dry race, I mean, you were looking at the best of the best there from both of you. It was close the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
I
it
think
was
we had the
under a
same
second
opener.
difference.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get your opener was tied. I think the
Mhm.
second lap you took like a 0.2 or 0.3 lead, and then
Mhm.
the last lap just sealed the deal. I mean,
Yeah.
that no shroom lap is the really difficult part of the 3 lap there.
It really is. Yeah. Once you get that shroom down, you can save so much already. But without that shroom, that part's pretty tough.
Honestly.
Alrighty.
All right. Well, GG's to both of you.
GG's, yes.
Um, now you just have to wait, Goomba, for my match versus baseball, and then we'll see.
Ooh, that's
we'll see who you go against.
tomorrow, I believe.
Yes, sir. And
That should be
LJ, you should. Oh, you're actually waiting in losers round 4 for 2 more rounds. Waiting for.
Yeah, we got a little bit of catch up to do in that section of the tournament.
Well, at least you
Yeah.
have time to warm up this time
Yeah. But yeah. Thanks for co-commentating, Razin.
Yeah,
Really cool.
thanks for commenting email. GG's again to the runners. Good job, Goomba.
Thank you. Thank you for commentating.
Thanks Via.gg for sponsoring us. If you do !bet in the chat, you can see where you can bet. And but yeah, I think that's gonna be it for us for today. Up next, you guys are gonna have some Super Mario Odyssey, I believe. Source YT versus Mozarks. So stay tuned for that, and I'll see you next time.